Welcome back to Next Crop Online on Laundry TV. My name's Dezzy D, and I'm Laundry Bar's Chief Rap Officer and host of Next Crop Online. Welcome to episode 9 of Next Crop. And here to bless us with some music tonight, we have MartE and Cerberus III. How are you all doing tonight?
We're doing great. We're doing great.
Hey, we good, man. We good.
Unreal. I guess Melbourne, Sydney, how's isolation, Sydney, been treating you all? Like, how's everyone been going with the current circumstances? Is everyone well? How's it going?
I got 2 kids at home, homeschooling. That's pretty full on.
How about you other Melbourne boys? You've been well? ISO treating you all right?
I'm creating content. You know, I teach music production, so I'm watching a lot of YouTube and tutorials and stuff to explain to the kids, you know, certain things. But it's fun, like being at home in the studio.
Yeah, for real. I guess you just got to adapt with what's going on. Like, yeah, things are different. How about you, Play? Are you finding things all right in isolation, my man?
Yeah, like, I'm young, man. I ain't got any responsibilities or anything, you know, but I've been working a lot for the last, especially 4 months, you know. I've just been head down, you know, working with coronavirus thing going on, but it's really getting to me now, you know, like, been working so much, having nothing, you know. I can't go out for dinner with my girlfriend. I can't, you know, just small things that I've been missing out on, you know. I think now it's starting to really get to me, you know, and I understand when people are talking about mental health issues, you know what I mean? Like, people with their heads less screwed on, man, they're going to be really feeling it, you know, like, it's hard.
Yeah, that's the thing with all such different people with, like, you know, different needs and backgrounds and stuff. So, like, we're all feeling the pinch in one way or another. And, like, while some of us might think we're okay, you know, we get to like a certain thing that might trigger us that wouldn't necessarily trigger us before. And, like, we're just finding a whole different set of challenges to everything.
In saying that, though, man, I'm blessed. You know, I got my job. I'm working a lot. I'm good, man. I'm healthy.
Positive attitude, man. Blessed up. Keep that PMA.
You're blessed, man.
How about you, MartE? How are you finding things in Sydney? Like, what's going on over there?
Sydney's been all right. It's been pretty chilled. Like, just hearing these boys just talk about it right now just made it a bit more real to me to see how they are over there. Over here, we've still been doing what we usually do, you know. I'm still
we've been seeing it.
Yeah, I've been going to work. I've been coming back, just living my best life. You know.
Here's hoping that Melbourne can come around soon. Like, cheers. We need that.
Shout out to Melbourne. I'm from Sydney, but shout out to Melbourne.
Oh, good on you, MartE. Thanks, bro.
I got a lot from Burn City, you know.
Shout out to Melbourne.
Cheers, bro.
Shout out to Melbourne. Unreal. All right, well, it's good to meet everyone. Let's go ahead and get to know a little bit more about MartE first. So, MartE, give us a bit of an introduction. Let us know about yourself.
Well, my artist name is MartE. I'm from Sydney Southwest, from Bonnerick, the 7-7. I love music. I love making music. I love writing music. And as my career has developed, like, I've been taking it more serious within maybe the past 2 years. Once I figured out how real this can be and how once you understand the process, everything becomes so realistic. And now I'm on that journey of just exploring and learning and growing. With this Australian scene, I've just fallen in love with everything, and my sound is just a bit of a mixture of everything because we are exposed to the whole world's music, you know. So with my music, you get a little bit of that whole scene, you know. And just before coronavirus kicked in, you know, I was lined up with a few shows and that were just like locally and that, but I was just so excited to be actually up on stage and performing, you know, because that's one thing that's so exciting that you can't explain. It's
the best.
Explain it to people. Yeah, when you're there, you got the mic in your hand, you got the whole world.
The best. You know? That's my favorite thing too, bro.
and lately I've been repping like just the Aussie scene, and I've been loving it so much just because, like, I wasn't born here. I was born in Iraq, and then I came here in 2003. So I came to this country like first not knowing the language, and then now, like, I've got into it so much, like, it's gone poetic, you know.
That's good, my brother.
And I always shout out, like, the Australian scene, because this is the place where, like, they've accepted me, and they've, you know, I'm Australian. I love being Australian.
Fuck yeah.
Good on you, MartE.
That actually comes from even my rap name. My rap name is MartE because of all the Aussie people, like, mainly from work.
Yeah,
they call me MartE, and he grew on me. And then if you think about it, my name is Martin Isha. So the M and the E for MartE, and then art in the middle. MartE.
Yeah.
It's a radio
That's
station.
cool, man. That's cool.
I like it. I like it.
MartE,
Like,
MartE is as Aussie as a meat pie, mate. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
MartE fantastic. All right, MartE. So let's go into your influences real quickly. Like, so it's a huge world scene now. US, UK,
Yes.
Australia. What are some of your biggest influences, music-wise? Your biggest influences?
My biggest influence is this man right here. His name is Russ.
bang,
He has
bang.
given me every single tool that I've needed to be where I am today.
Hey, hey,
He's that magician that reveals all his tricks, you know. So he is one who I learned from. He comes from the independence of everything to mastering your own craft, to, you know, earning just knowledge. Knowledge is power, and you know, I had no choice but to be motivated because he's that type of artist that, you know, just he gives knowledge out, he motivates with the way he talks, and his journey was so amazing. Like, if you know of Ross's journey, like for 10 years no one gave a damn about him, but you know, with persistence, and it's just an amazing story. After persisting so long for so many years, he had no choice but to, you know, blow up, and he just came and attacked this in a different way. Like, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but you know, he was saying like
yeah, that Me You track, he's got his dope. That video is great too, yeah.
Yeah, and he's
Hey,
got,
man,
he's got
if I can say something too, he is the only. I've only been to a Russ concert. I've never been to any.
seriously, I was there. I was
I was
definitely
there
there.
too, bro. That's the only concert I've ever been to in my life.
Yeah, and it's so real. Do you see
Real.
those fans? There's 100% like fans. That's what he does. He brings out fans.
He's
like that.
homegrown, man.
Yeah,
He's homegrown. He's homegrown. That's it.
So he's been my biggest influence, but I've grown up on, like, obviously the greatest, the Eminem. I didn't grow up on Tupac as much as I grew up on Eminem, but Tupac was there, you know.
All right. Well, now that we've got to know a bit more about you and what makes you tick and like what you're into and stuff, let's get to hear what you got. Tell us about the track you're going to perform for us today.
This track, I've got it done with mixed by Espa, Stephen, and it's my next track that's coming up. I just shot a video clip for it. It's called Rap Star, and this is just a little taste of, you know, what I have in my imagination, I guess.
Unreal. Take it away, bro.
Let's get the track rolling. Yeah, shout out Big M, Mikey, my manager. That's the hit you with the stunner, make you so damn cold. Make you call your runner, tell him bring what you sold. 10 toes down, I never ever fold. In it just to win it, yeah, I'm in it for the gold. Hit you with the stunner, make you so damn cold. Make you call your runner, tell him bring what you sold. 10 toes down, I never ever fold. In it just to win it, yeah, I'm in it for the gold. Club banging my soul, yeah, I'm a fucking gunner. She got that curly hair, damn, she a stunner. Smelling so fine, I don't judge her by a color. Red, white, and blue, if we're talking about colors. Roll up a dude, and I blaze it with my brothers. Who the fuck are you? You got a shitty approach. Finish what I start, that's why I smoke it to the roach. This game is a bitch, but I don't hate. A bitch is a bitch, so I don't date. Leave them on the sideline, they follow like a guideline. I'm only trying to outline the moments that are outgrinding. I can recall quite a few too many. A blind and some Henny work like a tree. I'm tired of standing on my feet and lifting this weight. Look at my eyes, I never hesitate. You can see they're glazed, this is the Southwest ways. Yeah, hit you with the stunner, make you so damn cold. Make you call your runner, tell him bring what you sold. 10 toes down, I never ever fold. In it just to win it, yeah, I'm in it for the gold. Hit you with the stunner, make you so damn cold. Make you call your runner, tell him bring what you sold. 10 toes down, I never ever fold. In it just to win it, yeah, I'm in it for the gold. I've been triple puffing and I'm still holding on it. I ain't passing, yeah, I'm holding, yeah, I'm talking, yeah, I'm smoking. Staying faded, living like I made it. My life I wouldn't trade it, cause I finally understand. You gotta have a plan and a motive to execute, even if they persecute. Middle finger is the substitute. Tell them they can suck on it. See the stage, we rock on it. See my baby fuck on it. I ain't done, let me take you to a time with my simpler days. Let me take you to a time where I had breakfast J's. Got a care in the world, disrespect to time. Time caught up and things aren't looking aligned. Now I got bigger problems, so am I working for a living or am I living to work? Vicious cycle, calling out to Michael, delivering my prayers. I've been trying to talk to God, but I don't think he cares. Why? Hit you with the stunner, make you so damn cold. Make you call your runner, tell him bring what you sold. 10 toes down, I never never ever fold. In it just to win it, yeah, I'm in it for the gold. Hit you with the stun to make you so damn cold. Make you call your runner, tell him bring what you sold. 10 toes down, nah, never ever fold. In it just to win it, yeah, I'm in it for the gold.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh, what a up that was, man.
Normally I like to ask my guests like a bit more about the track and what it meant to them, but that was pretty self-explanatory, man. Just stunting on those bars, huh?
Yeah. That's how I like to be creative with my wordplay. I like to bring in, you know, the wrestling's attitude here. How amazing was that? You know, like it's just stuff I've grown up on. It's the experiences that I've gone through, the visions and places that I'm going to that I have envisioned. You know, and it's just I'm all about positivity, and there's no gangster shit. It's just me, you know.
Yeah, best attitude to have, Marty. That was awesome. Appreciate you coming online and performing for us tonight. That was
thanks. Cool. Thanks for giving me the shot. You know, you guys made me feel special. I feel like a rap star.
Yeah. Oh, good on you, Marty. You did cool, bro.
When this comes full circle, come down to Melbourne and perform at Laundry Bar for us, man. That was tight.
Oh, for sure. I'll bring the heat, you know.
Unreal.
Straight from Sydney. Yeah.
Unreal. Well, now that we've got to know a little bit more about Marty, let's get to meet Cerberus 3. Now, if I'm right, we've got Elacore, Shem, and Playa, right?
Yeah, boy.
Fantastic.
All right. In a nutshell, all right, let's go back. I'll make it as quick as possible. Jason and I, or Shem and I, are old buddies, and we were teaching at a school, community school, and Playa was one of our students at the school, and we all just got along really well. And then I left the school. Jason Playa worked on heaps of music together while he was still at school, and then about 3-4 years ago, Retainer, he invited us. He invited like 30 MCs to do this massive video clip track, and we all had like 3 days to write a verse, and then the next day record it, and then the next day do the video clip. So he lined up a studio. So we all rocked up the studio, and I was doing a verse. Shem did a verse, and Playa did a verse. And then I saw him at the studio. I'm like, what are you guys doing here? And they're like, we're doing a verse for the Retainer track. I'm like, oh sweet. And I go to him. I go, bro, man, we should start a crew. Jason will make beats and we'll rap. We should do it. And then he's like, yeah, let's do it. So it all started there, and then the next day we shot the video clip, and it was massive, man. That got a lot of views, and heaps of MCs, and
I think it's
and
on
since
40K
then,
at the moment.
Yeah, boy, we're going nuts.
I'm gonna rename you guys 40K boys.
So yeah. So that's how the crew started, and then we released our first 18 track sort of mixtape album at the start of the year. We were meant to do our launch at Laundry, and then COVID hit, so our launch went to crap. And then we were going to do it again at the stage 2 reopening thing, and then that went to crap. And now we're in stage 4 lockdown, and here we are.
Hey, think about the party that you're eventually going to be able to have, like when it eventually launches, right?
Man.
As individuals, like, what are your biggest inspirations? Like Elacore, Shem, Playa, like, who would you say influences you musically to like do what you do?
I'll take this one. I'll probably name 2 people that no one on this live will know. Keith Wallace, if anyone knows him, he's from America, and Slaughter Rico. And even a dude named Don Dollar. These 3 guys taught me how to be a man without having a father in my life. You know, and they don't even mainstream artists. They don't get no credit for it. You know, they just by listening to them talk. You know, they're them being grown men. You know, they've been through things, and them actually just telling you how it is. No sugarcoating it, nothing, and no fancy beat. Just expressing how they feel. You know.
Nice.
That's important, man. That's important.
Man. Yeah.
Music with a message is like so undervalued and unappreciated these days.
Yeah.
That's cool to hear, man.
That's cool, man.
How about you, Shem? What are your biggest influences music?
I came into rapping really late. Like I pretty much produced most of Playa's music and Donnie's music and Donnie's 10, 11 albums deep. So I was always producing, but I would jump on a hook here and there, or always have ideas. And then when I was at the session doing this retainer song, he looked at me while I was coaching the guys and helping them get their stuff done. He looked at me and goes, "Man, I remember you rapping on Bias Beast shit. You can rap, can't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, a little bit." He's like, "Get on the track then." I'm like,
Yeah, boy. King's
like,
on the
really?
track.
All right, I'll get on it. And rapping, I ended up being the last guy on the song, and he just literally gave me the confidence. No one had ever asked me in my whole career of making beats, "Do you want to get on this beat?" I was always the beat guy. Kind of like a Kanye West story where, you know, he was a dope rapper, but no one took him serious, or
We all got stories to tell, my brother.
you know. And beat wise, I was happy making beats, but I also came to a point in my life where I had a lot to say, and it came at a perfect time for the forces to join and make Cerberus.
Hell yeah, man. And shout outs like one of the biggest local legends, Bias B. That's a name I haven't heard in a minute, man.
Yeah.
In Bed with Bias was my shit back in the day, man.
Yeah,
And Elacor, what about you, man? What drives you musically? Like, what are your biggest inspirations? Tell us.
Look, all the old school artists. Like I was listening to Eazy-E when I was in grade 5, and you know, rapping Eazy-E verses to my mum, who was, you know, not too happy about it. So, you know, I've been listening to rap. That's my favorite genre since I'm a little boy, and writing since I'm about 13, 14. So yeah, it's just, I've been writing a long time. I was a teacher at Caulfield Park, and I remember, oh man, I would have been like early 20s, something like that. And then a couple of the kids at the school, we went to this school in Richmond, Lionel Hall, and they had like a stage set up, and they had like Lionel Hall open day. And there was some kids there, and one of them was Strike One. He was one of our students who's now like an Melbourne underground legend. And Strike One was one of the kids. He's like, "Hey Don, you told me you do a bit of rapping." I'm like, "Yeah, I've been doing a bit of rapping." He goes, "Jump up on stage with me, we'll do a verse together." So there's a kid on drums playing a breakbeat, and all these kids were there, and I hadn't been on stage like for years. I did a few open mics, and then in my early 20s, you know, he goes, "Oh, he give Elacor the mic or Donnie the mic," and so I picked it up, and man, I spat like just a 16-bar verse, and mate, the feeling I got from that
And still got the mic in your hand. Give it back.
I've still got a photo from it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is the best feeling in the world!" And I just loved it. And from that moment on, I swore to myself I was just gonna make albums. And then I just pushed as hard as I could and went hard, man, and haven't stopped.
Now that we got to meet you all, it's time to hear you perform. Now, originally we were going to have you perform together, but due to the new restrictions and like the complications of performing over Zoom with like timing, like always being out and stuff, obviously we can't bring you together in the one room. But I heard you're going to drop a new track for us instead.
All right.
Let us hear a bit more about the track. Shem, you want to let us know, give us some info?
Yeah, no problem. This is a new track off our EP. See, we've already got an EP ready, all recorded in isolation. But this is a track featuring Mac Moses, and he's been around. He's been around for a long time. I've known him for a long time, and yeah, he's on the hook and killed it overnight. Just
Shout out Mac Moses, baby.
And what's the track called?
Roll Up.
Roll Up. Awesome.
So at this time, we were really, you know, summer vibes, wishing we could party. And
Hey.
this is what we came up with.
Cheer to that, brother.
Roll up, put the top down. We can get high in the sunshine. I said roll up. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll up. Roll up, put the top down.
Roll up.
People get live in
Roll
the
up.
summertime and roll up. Let 'em roll, let 'em
Yo.
roll, let 'em roll up now.
vibes hummer. Pull for whoever come up, inside get done up like Jodeci. Food for my melanin, the piggy blinder got me blingin'. My Moses see me singing, I'm a Rishan. With that brown skin, I be sippin'. Laid up in the trance with my lady like she's over gin. Feel like a kingpin, rhymes galore. Yeah, I've been out here since 00 and below. Was a shy type, but had a few mugs and hype. Went and got it liked on overseas, MC and title fights. Watch how we move, watch how we stunt. Watch how these fuckboys pretend, watch how they front. Kid, you'll never have success if you ride another wave. Pave a way, just slay, and you'll never be a slave to your rage. Pull up at half moon, bring the triple B's, and I'll see you soon. Shem 1.
Roll up, put the top down. We can get high in the sunshine. I said roll up. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll up. Roll up, put the top down. People get live in the summertime and roll up. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll up now.
I need a new whip, nice broad, sitting sideways on them big boys. 40 yardos, I ain't stunting, but I came to leave a little mark, a little stain, a little imprint in my breast. And I've been sent down by your God, rest in peace to most my brethren. I've been rapping over beats just to put my mind at ease. Maybe smoke a little dope, have a munch and kick a Z. I've been talking for my freedom, most these rappers talk for free. Most these rappers always talking, but we know how talk is cheap. Yeah, but talk ain't cheap if you living sucker free. Paying bills all day, but you still living comfortably. I used to sin my way, just to find me a buck to eat. I used to rob my way, now I get paid. People watching, so I kick my swag. People hating on me, but still like my Instagram. How the fuck y'all grown ass men still acting like little kiddies in your grown man tent?
Roll up, put the top down. We can get high in the sunshine. I said roll up. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll up. Roll up, put the top down. People get live in the summertime and roll up.
A check, yeah. Ain't nothing better than a day off in the sun rays. I just got paid and I'm about to blaze it like Pompeii. I'll probably even chuck my favorite J5s on. Burn cap to match, hit the beach with a sad blonde wife and the kiddies. Jetting out the city, heading down the coast, beach, cricket round, Torquay, beach surf, boogie board, summer jam playlist. Fell asleep on the sand and Molly buried me neck deep. Fish and chips and a Stella, chilling with my crazy fam, ain't it feeling better? But as soon as we get home, it's kids to bed, cause mommy wanna snuggle and pour a little Heathkit red. Yep, and when they all asleep, I'm gonna walk the dog and bump some beat head beats and type some thoughts, for life is short but so nice in the summertime. Rise at dawn and roll up.
Roll up, put the top down. We can get high in the sunshine. I said roll up. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll up. Roll up, put the top down. People get live in the summertime and roll up.
Yeah,
Let 'em roll, let 'em roll, let 'em roll up now.
Yeah. For life is short. So nice, come on.
Oh yeah, that was that's a summer anthem. And I can see why you wanted to drop that back in like February now. Like, I could really tell like through all the, and just for our viewers' sake, because like normally we have people performing live. So that was you on verse 1, Shem, Plyer on verse 2, Elacor on verse 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I could really tell that you were all struggling, like wanting to like rap along, because that's like the natural feel when you hear your own track. But obviously, you know, times are different. So I appreciate like being cool with just playing the track, and definitely like you know, look forward to the album coming out and having you guys back at Laundry and hopefully performing there as well.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Thanks, mate.
So what we now normally do at this part of the show is we just open up to a bit of a general chit chat. Is everyone familiar with the online like TV show, Instagram show Versus with Swiss Beats and Timbaland?
Yeah, man.
Fantastic, cool. So for our viewers, like if you didn't watch last week, I probably shouldn't give you a recap, but I'm going to anyway. So for anyone who hasn't seen it, one cool thing to come out of isolation is this series Versus, which Swizz Beatz and Timbaland have created, where they bring two artists together to put up 20 of their best tracks, you know, to celebrate the culture more than a competition. So the question I'm going to ask you all tonight is, if you got to curate the next episode of Versus, what 2 artists would you pick to go up against each other and showcase their talent?
Yeah.
I've got mine.
Yeah, hit me.
I reckon Action Bronson and Ghostface Killer.
You mean Ghostface Killer and Ghostface Killer, right?
Yeah.
It's a
All
lot.
right. Who's got this one next? What verses do you guys want to see? Tell me.
I got it.
Yeah, man.
Same before, Slaughter Rico, Keith Wallace, the 2 realest people. It's like underground Puck and Biggie.
All right, man. All right. Put them on for the world to see as well. That's super cool.
And we'll
that's
keep it on the topic. We'll keep it on the topic of the realest people. I'll bring in Russ and Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. That would be the most educational.
That's spice. That's spicy right there.
That's the battle of independence.
That's spicy right there.
And they're so pure off the music that it just brings it into their thing. So you'd sit there with a notepad and just come out.
Brother, can you high five me through the cam? High five me, bro. That's fresh. You gang. That's fresh.
Huge.
I'm gonna go super old school with my choice, but I think they're definitely classic wordsmiths, Rakim and Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, they on for a battle nearly.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
I'm pretty sure they're battling, bro.
I hope so. I mean,
I think they are, bro.
Man, that'd be crazy.
Well, you best buckle up, young sir. They on.
They've both got a massive catalog. They've both got classic tracks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rakim called out Big Daddy Kane for that versus battle. He did.
Yeah,
that's tight, man. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be called out by Rakim for anything, man. Like all bias aside, he might be like maybe the best MC to ever do it. Like, arguably.
He just wanted a real hip hop head with him, and
for real.
None other than Big Daddy Kane, man.
Yeah, man. That'd be super cool to see. Hey, thanks so much for coming online to perform, hear your track, and chat about everything tonight, everyone. Super appreciate your time. Before we cut things off, most importantly, let's let our viewers know where to find your music. SoundCloud, Spotify,
iTunes. The album is called Stick Thick on iTunes, and we do have. Oh my gosh, there's music everywhere, but the Cerberus stuff is definitely on iTunes.
We've got 18 track album on there, so go check that out, and a new EP on the way.
Also add us on Facebook and Instagram. That's all of us. Cerberus.
How about you, MartE? Check it out. How about you?
You can find me on most of the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, and iTunes, but mainly on YouTube. I'm there with most of my projects. I like to call them projects. I release videos, so I'll drop a track and a video clip with it. So you guys can go and check out my videos on YouTube. If you type in MartE, MarTE.
Oh, yeah,
also on Instagram, MartE_E14. I'm not part of 1-4, but I was 1-4 for a reason.
Unreal.
And if you guys don't mind, I'd like to shout out to my brother Jai Simpson. We really about to take off as young independent artists and really tell the world about our story, man. So stay watching out for us, man. We coming.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. What's this?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the merch too.
Yeah, we got that merch too.
Hey, thanks so much for coming on.
Hey, straight out, thanks a lot for having me on. Sending much love from Sydney down to all you guys there in Melbourne.
Good on you, MartE. Good to meet you, bro.
You will be back. I know, bigger and better. And I'd love to come down there and meet all you guys. And hopefully in the near future, our paths will meet. We'll bump into each other.
That'd be cool, MartE. That'd be cool, bro.
Most importantly as well, thanks for tuning in to all of our viewers. If you want to hit us up on our socials and let us know who you'd want to watch versus battle, hit us up. These are our social links and we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in once again. This is Dezzy D for Laundry Bar TV. Next Crop Online. Peace.
Yeah, the boys.